What up, YouTube?
Yes, sir.
Welcome to Youth
Truth.
Truth Waves podcast.
Yeah.
And we're back again with some knowledge to drop, some wisdom to share. I'm your host, the Musta. Some might say the master, but it's a fine.
And yeah.
I'm here with my co-host today.
013 Vanity, Fanabatuba, winner 20, all the way in Coast City. And we out here.
Representing.
Yeah. 013 all the time.
Yeah.
So yeah, we're back with episode 4. Going in.
Going in hard.
Hopefully, once we reach episode 10, you will also be part of the journey. And
Please.
yeah.
Please, guys, subscribe.
Go on with us. And yeah, please also, in the comments, just like tell us topics that you also want us to talk about as well, or guests that you want us to interview.
Yeah.
Make it easier. But for today, we got some interesting topics, as always.
Yeah, we're here to educate.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're here to educate.
And to unlearn, to learn, and unlearn again.
And unbecoming to become. That's the most important thing. Know thyself.
It never stops.
Yeah. What's on your mind today, Vanity?
Oh, well, today, there's a lot. There's a lot, especially during this festive season. Yeah, but we're going to start it off with God and the devil, right?
Ooh, okay. Starting off high.
I mean, we could have started with soul ties, but we start with the God and the devil for now.
Yeah.
We'll go there, we'll
We'll
back.
close the chapter of soul ties a bit later on.
Yeah. I don't know, man, because a lot of people can agree that there is a God.
Yeah.
But some may also disagree that there's no devil.
True.
Now realizing that if you believe in one, but I don't know, is it a thing of, because also, we've been taught that there is a devil. It's what we've been taught anyway.
Yeah.
If you look at it, it's kind of like someone once said, man, what happens if Tom kills Jerry, right? If they end, it's like the whole animated stuff would end, the series anyway.
True.
So it's the same thing with God and the devil. It's like if God defeats the devil, then what's the purpose of life then, in a sense? Where's that balance gonna come in?
Yeah.
But at the same time, it's like I don't really believe in the devil like that.
Okay.
No lie.
The thing is, for me, the devil and God, it goes back to what I was saying on our other previous episode, that the devil in you and the God in you is just how you perceive yourself to be. Whatever intention.
So not like with the God is above the clouds,
Exactly.
The devil is below the earth.
It's not a matter of physical representation, but it's a matter of state of mind. So whatever state of mind you are in,
that's impressive.
whether
actually.
it's a good state of mind, which is God, and a bad state of mind, which is the devil, it also has its own consequences. If you are in a state of mind that is good, then you are in your God mode. You are in your God center. You are in your God line, because that vibration, it gives off a certain energy and aura about yourself to the universe, and it attracts only the good. But if you're in a state of mind that is bad and negative, then you also attract those negativities around you. So if you're going through life with depression, with heartache, with stress and all of that, it's a representation of your inner self, where you are, what you're thinking, what you're saying about yourself. So everything that is good or bad, it starts within, and it manifests outwardly. So yeah, that's God and the devil for me. It's just how you perceive. You want the universe to perceive you. It's your energy.
And it's crazy because most people would not even understand. As you say, it's mostly about mindset.
Yeah.
It's not necessarily like we said, there's a God above the sky, there's a God
exactly
beneath the earth.
Exactly.
And with me, it's like I've came to a point to realize that the Christianity and its roots among our culture as black people is deep, in a sense where it's like we've been brainwashed to a point where we don't want to take in anything else that's outside of what we've been taught.
Yeah.
And that's one of the main reasons for this podcast anyways. That's It's just so people can think outside of the norm.
Exactly.
You know?
And you know how they've solidified that belief, Uguti, there's a God and a devil, is the things that they show you on TVs and movies and series. There's always a bad guy and a good guy. So they're solidifying what they've told you in what you see. Because what you see is what you're gonna project.
That's true.
So it's just a matter of illusion. That's where reality versus illusion comes from. And you have to understand that whatever you hear from another person, it is not the reality that you're perceiving. It's the illusion that they're imposing on you to make it your reality. So whatever they're showing you on TV, whatever you're listening to, and whatever they're teaching you, it's always an illusion of what actually is.
No cap, man. The thing about it is like, bro, I was shooting at this other church like this past Sunday.
Yeah.
And it's like, it's interesting how when it comes time for offering the egg, bro, like, let's honestly speaking, bro, if the church, if not even one church, but if the churches wanted to change this life that we live in, bro, y'all could like build, for example, a place where homeless people could sleep in.
Exactly.
That church money be going in though.
Yeah.
Online. Some of these churches make a lot of money.
And I get to that's what they're preaching. That's the mandate. If you're a Christian and you go to church, the church has to take care of the less fortunate, right? But they don't. They shift the blame to the government. They shift the blame to...
But if you look at it as well, the government helped the churches because if you are registered as a church, bro, you don't pay tax.
Exactly. So that money that you don't pay tax,
bro,
is the same amount of money that you should be using to help the homeless. You know?
And it's messed up because they don't think about it like that.
Yeah.
You know,
They blame each other. Once you go to church and say, there's someone who needs something, they'll tell you to go to the government. And the government will tell you to go to the church. So you never find help in both institutions because at the end of the day, they don't really want to live up to what they preach.
That's true. Because honestly, on my side, I believe with man, God is... Like, you know, they say there's 3 attributes of God, right?
Yeah.
Omnipresent or omniscient, right?
Yeah.
Second one, and then the other one,
I wouldn't know. I'm not a really...
man, wait, guys. Wait.
I'm not really that into religion.
I have this thing. I wrote it down. Oh, yes, it's omnipotent, omnipresent, and omniscient.
Okay.
So those are the 3.
Break it down for us. Break it down for the viewers at
attributes
home
of God.
who don't have that knowledge, you know.
Someone broke it down to me. And I don't care. I forgot. Not forgot, but like I internalized the knowledge to a point where it's like, okay,
it's in a subconscious.
Yes, like bro, I know, I
you know it.
You
You just can't.
Yeah,
explain.
It's like, hey, sometimes this English language that we use is limited, honestly speaking. But my point was being that if God is all of these 3 attributes, please research all of them.
Yeah.
If God is all of these 3 attributes, that means God is within everything. To highlight one of the attributes, which is like omnipresence.
Yeah.
God is within everything, right? So I'm God in my likeness, and you're also God in your likeness. The bird is also a part of God. Everything, the tree, you know. With that being said, so it's like the church has programmed us in a way that we look at it like you say, there's a God and there's a devil. And in all of that, we have gotten to a point where we don't include nature in our... I'll say routines, you know, like things like grounding, like taking out your and just go ground.
Yeah,
you know,
walk in the sand, walk in the grass.
Yeah,
hug a tree.
Bro,
Spoo wasn't wrong. DJ Spoo wasn't wrong. I'm promoting it right now. Spoo wasn't wrong. You have to be in touch with nature.
I actually did that thing, guy, with this other guy from Joburg. Actually, like hugged the tree.
Yeah.
He also didn't believe I would do it.
Yeah.
But after that, he started realizing, okay, this guy might be a bit different, though.
Yeah.
Who the hell is this guy? But going back to the topic, with my side, it's like God is within all of us, and God is everywhere. You know, the devil is mostly a construct and a mindset to control us as the people, you know, because you see there's things like 666, the illuminated one. But okay, just to say, 666 is not. No, okay, let's say 666. Let's say the Illuminati. It's not what we've been conditioned to think. You know,
deep.
Illuminate, because Illuminati means the illuminated one, which
Yeah.
means like light.
Yeah.
Which means these guys have a certain knowledge,
Yeah.
you know, that if you are also willing, you know, you could learn.
Yeah.
It's just that we've been programmed that, okay, if it's Illuminati, we must be afraid of them. You'd find that most of the cases, man, these guys are just like nerds. These guys are just geeks, bro. Just sitting
Illuminati
there making
has-
man.
That society has been demonized because it goes against what religion teaches. So that's why they make it into the bad thing, because it goes against what the churches teach. And it's sad because the church has taught us to look at God as an external force,
True.
or to see God and perceive Him as externally from who you are. But you find in some scriptures that it speaks about your inner self and the temple of God that is within you. So it kind of contradicts itself as well, because it speaks about God being within but also without. You seek Him without, but He's within. So it doesn't make sense for them to teach what they're teaching, because it separates you from your essence.
And just like to bring back some conversations that we've had, man, just to, in part of this conversation, you must realize that if you're honestly a full-on Christian, right, you must not be afraid of death, because you realize that death, that's when you go to heaven, supposedly. You know? But a lot of people are afraid to die, bro.
True.
You don't realize it.
You know why people are afraid of dying? Of ignorance. They have ignorance, so that's why they're afraid of death. And also, the energy that you just mentioned, it also goes back to the soul tie chat that we had on our other episode.
Okay, but wait. Before we go to the soul tie,
Yeah.
let's finalize the Scott chat. So yeah, here's my whole conclusion on it. You know, but we're still also gonna dive into angels and demons, because you know there's also what they call angel numbers.
True.
We did say we also need to get someone who's gonna speak about
Numerology.
yeah, but not get it English. That one.
Yeah,
We need to get someone who's gonna speak more about that as well. But for the viewers, just realize that God is within all of us. God is within everything. Every animal as well. Every thing that you think or knows lives.
Yeah.
God is within that. And the chat with the devil is like, just realize the thing is a construct, bro. It's just made for control.
Exactly.
You know? That's made to bring in that Christian belief that there is a God and a heaven and a hell with the devil. But if that was the case, I mean, you must realize that God has a lot of power. With God having a lot of power, it's like He could have destroyed the devil a long time ago.
Yeah, but it still exists. You should ask yourself that. Why?
Bro, you must realize, like, at some point you must be like, something is wrong here.
Yeah. Call of karma.
Something is wrong here. Because, like, bro, you can't tell me that with God and all of His power, He is failing to destroy the devil, knowing well that we are suffering on
the same
earth.
devil He created. Because, honestly, according to religion, He was an angel before He was the devil. So
True.
how can you fail to erase what you
Created.
It doesn't make sense.
But that's to show you that it's all control at the end of the day. But me, I would say it's mostly about energy. Like you say, Guti, you know, there's the higher self and your lower self, for example.
Yeah.
It's the same thing with angels and demons in a sense. I don't know, has there been someone who says they saw an angel? I think they've been online. Online is crazy. Bruh, especially now with AI, we can't trust anything now.
And demons, but Nakona, we can't really claim that is what they saw. It's their perception. I'm not saying they're wrong.
Because now my chat is like, if we say there is no devil, then that corresponds with there is no angels and demons.
Exactly.
Okay. Now I wanted to make sure you agree.
If one doesn't exist, then the other shouldn't exist.
Yeah.
Because you can't have the good without the bad. You can't have the bad without the good.
I think it's a misconception that people have. You know, a lot of times we try to be consistently all good and all of that. But we must realize as well that there is something called a balance. And like they say in it's yin yang.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So everybody has that balance. Everybody has the capability to be good. Everybody has the capability to be bad. Tupac was like, I'm not a killer. Something like, I'm not a killer, but if you push me to the limit, something like that.
Yeah.
So it's like a person has a certain limit, and then after you push them after that,
Yeah.
they don't also know their capabilities.
True. Yeah.
So it's like people must realize that they must have a balance in this life. Don't just think, Wuti, when I'm on the bad side, I'm more of a demon or not what. No, those are actually constructs, my guy.
Exactly.
That just means that you need to find balance within your own energy.
Yeah, there's no balance of your vibration. You're basically vibrating low at the time. Then when you're at your happiest and joyful moments, you are vibrating high.
But also on this chat, like, what would you say people can do to raise their energy or find balance?
It goes back to what we recommended earlier, grounding.
Oh yeah.
You have to
hug that tree, my brother.
Exactly, hug that tree. Lie on the grass. Go for swimming. Even water grounds you. Even water.
I didn't know that. That's interesting.
So go out, go swim.
But yeah, true, because you'd find that I want to, just like December time, people go to like Durban.
Yeah.
With the whole ocean and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, some even pray the type of a thing. So exactly. I hear you when you say it brings you back to the balance.
Yeah, so a lot of natural things, sun, moon, water, grass, trees, sand, those are natural things that can balance you out. Balance your energy and clear thoughts of all the negativity, so you can be in your God state, where you can be vibrating high and be more at peace within yourself.
I feel like this was something we're struggling with as people, just like being at peace with our own selves.
Yeah.
But I understand, but yeah, like we say it as in sometimes it's mostly ignorance.
Exactly. Yeah.
Because as they will say, there's 5 questions that summarize a whole human being. For example, where are you from? Who are you? Where are you going? What's your purpose?
Yeah.
Stuff like that. I forgot the last one. But with these ones, because I've actually written them down in a sense where I ask myself, like, who am I?
Yeah.
Where am I from? And where am I going in this life?
Yeah.
Sometimes you need to just like question yourself.
True.
As well to understand oneself. A lot of times we think that the information or answers actually that we need are outside of ourselves.
Yeah.
Now, if you actually just like look within your own self and be like, okay, because a lot of times we don't realize there's a voice that speaks as to us. That voice apparently doesn't speak. Like not a lot of people can hear themselves talk. Apparently.
Yeah, it's a thing of realization of your higher self. Because sometimes you're expecting the voice to be outwardly and you're receiving it in, but sometimes the voice comes from within. Then you know it's your higher self, it's your God self within speaking to you. So a lot of people who have the mentality of religion, who are thinking outwardly, they don't really take note of the voice when it speaks.
But yeah, so that you guys know as a viewer, just like take time to look within your own self.
Yeah.
I see Abangani, they might tell you something, your own family might tell you something. But if you internalize your own conversations and start building beliefs of what you can be, what you currently are, you will see that, okay, there's a difference here. Because sometimes we go on, like we set goals according to what people have told us. Not realizing that if we internalize all of these things, we're actually but we will actually achieve them.
Yeah.
So with the God chat, realize that God is within everything.
Yeah.
God and the devil, the same person, but all of these are constructs or things that have been made to brainwash us to believe in this Christian.
None of them are physical. They're all spiritual. They're all within.
That's the thing as well. People don't realize the spirit part.
Yeah.
Because now, just to skip, but like if we go into now we can go into like the soul ties thing.
Sure.
Some don't realize it because you find guys, we brag to each other. We'd see, hey man, I slept with this girl and that girl. But then without understanding the spiritual side of things. That okay,
Exactly.
if you sleep with this hand and that hand, you're actually getting some spirits. Those soul ties actually.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah. What's your views on soul ties? Do you think they exist? You think they
I
are,
do
sure?
believe they exist.
Okay.
I do believe they exist.
Like ungalala naye. But then now the question as well would be like, does it count if you do it like if you sleep with the person raw or flesh? Is there a difference? Or as long as
there is no difference as long as there's penetration. As long as there's penetration, energy is exchanged. Because remember, energy it's not tangible,
true.
right? So whenever your aura meets with the female aura, that's exchange of energy, whether there's a condom or not.
Yeah, because I think this one, misinterpretation that we might have.
Yeah.
That it's okay. You know what? If I sleep with these girls and go a condom, I'll be okay.
And you know what makes the soul tie worse? If you're not using a condom and your sperm enters into the woman, that solidifies the connection.
Oh shit.
So now you become one person in a sense. You become one. So that's why sometimes you find you are projecting traits of the woman. And the woman is you know exactly.
That actually happened. I know that one.
It solidifies the connection. So with a condom, it's just exchange of energies. But once there's sperm in the mix, then it solidifies the bond between the two of you. So you can have multiple bonds with different people, and you have different traits within yourself. And then you find that sometimes you don't even know who you are anymore. Then you fall into depression. That is the lowest state of who you are, the devil side of you, because now you're vibrating low.
No, it's the same thing this guy was telling us. My guy here that was here now,
Yeah.
He also realizes that the soul ties is actually something that happens. You can sleep with one woman and then things go bad for you.
True.
You sleep or you have an attraction to another one and things start going up.
Yeah.
As soon as you start going back to the other one now, things start going down as well. Isn't this Satlangan, you're not getting as much money, or things at work are getting a bit complicated.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think as people we need to actually be awake to that thing,
Exactly.
that it
you
actually
should learn
exists.
up on these things and understand that your aura is what attracts the good or the bad in your life. So if you're sleeping with a person with a bad aura,
Bad bitch.
exactly. So things are gonna get bad for you. But if you're sleeping with a person who's vibrating high, who has a positive aura, then things will go good for you. Because it's who you spend that connection with, who you spend the time with.
Yeah.
Essentially,
regardless of whether it's
exactly.
a condom or
Exactly.
you guys are
so
doing this
it will
thing.
manifest itself physically.
Sure. I mean, this topic is so interesting because it's like we have things like women who sell,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
and you find guys sleeping with them as well.
Yeah.
But I don't think they realize the spiritual attachment. But also it goes down to this thing of money, because the women, like those girls or ladies that are selling as well, they're selling pussy. But yeah, those ones that are selling, it's like they're doing it for money, you know.
True,
It's not because like they love it or something.
Yeah.
But now if they're doing it for money, and we realize as a people that money is actually an illusion, I don't know, they think they might stop doing it after realizing that okay, money is actually not all there is. We give it value. But as I was saying, yeah, just like do research on like what is alcohol, what is this thing that I'm smoking, where did it come about, and yeah, like you said, what it does to you.
Yeah.
Because I honestly feel like we have the ability to heal any sickness as well.
True.
It's just that our bodies doesn't have the things that it needs.
It doesn't have that purest essence of who you are. Because the minute you lose who you are, you lose all the power that you have within yourself. So a lot of things you fail to do because you lost. You don't know who you are.
Yeah, wait, side note, I just want to tell you, my bro forgot his thing there, that's why.
Yeah.
And be like,
what's a bit different today.
Yeah, don't be like, man, what's different in this podcast? This guy looks different. He forgot that, but cool.
Yeah.
But to dive into other conversations, as well as So we're saying soul ties exist, right?
Yeah.
So does karma also exist as well, in your view?
Okay, that's a very deep
Yeah,
conversation.
because I mean,
but it also
if someone, for example, if someone gets cheated on, right,
Yeah.
by their partner,
Yeah.
the moment that Jolana sleeps with another person, right, and is there karma in that?
Karma, well, there's different types of karma, essentially. Yeah, there's generational karma.
Okay. Oh, shit.
There's spiritual karma and physical karma.
As guys, I'm learning
So,
now.
so
learning these
to break
things.
it down, the chat with karma is that if it's a physical karma, if I'm going to kill you right now, let's say maybe I shoot you right now,
Yeah.
I will have also a physical karma in the next coming, could be years, could be months,
Oh,
could be days.
okay.
Someone else comes to me and kills me the same way I killed you. That's the physical karma. The spiritual karma, in a sense, is me sleeping with your person. Ne? And my traits are in her, and her traits are in me. Those traits of hers that are in me will manifest in every relationship that I go through. So you
Shit,
find out that
that's deep, but yeah.
you find out that you can't
Yo,
understand.
please listen to this word.
You find that you can't understand why am I constantly failing in relationships after I've slept with that person. It's because of their traits are manifesting in those relationships. It's no longer you in your purest form that is within, but you're carrying those people.
Yeah.
So those energies are the ones that are influencing that relationship.
So if like you kill someone, is that part of generational karma? Oh, it's not.
That could also be part of generational karma, but generational karma in its essence is having a covenant or an agreement with spirits.
Oh, that was
Like-
Uktwala, Liz.
Exactly, like
Okay.
this was Uktwala. Let's say my grandfather Bagatwele, and he didn't tell anyone in the family, and he passes on, and he lives
Oh,
on.
yeah.
He lives on in the spirit realm. That energy that he had an agreement with, it goes down to the other generations. So it becomes a constant energy that is within the lineage of the family, but none of us understand where it comes from. So it can be a good energy, it can be a bad energy. You find that other families have suffered ever since Nkulu
okay.
died. The family, whatever they're trying to do, they always suffer. Even though all of them are working, but all of them are suffering because of that energy that is attached to their DNA because of Nkulu, you know? So in vice versa as well, if it's a good energy and it prospers the family, it's because of Umkulu's agreement.
Oh, with that.
Yeah, well, so
wild.
that's the spiritual essence of karma in a way. Whatever agreement or whatever action you do in life, there's a reaction to it. So the reaction is the karma. It's the result of the things that you do or say.
Okay, no, I mean, that's interesting, honestly speaking. It's like, I've realized that, yeah, no, karma is. But now, some might say that the reason why these aliens or white people, let's say white people for now,
Yeah.
the reason why they haven't experienced karma with the things that they've taught us,
Yeah.
and like misleading us, is because they've always shown it to us before they do it.
True.
That helps, nah? For
I
them
think,
to not be.
I think it clears the conscious of it, because the subconscious also holds on to those things that you do and say, and then it attaches you to the karma. So if I'm gonna do something and tell you that I did it, I'm clearing myself of that karma. As much as I'm not gonna experience it, but definitely sure one in your lineage will experience it.
Yeah, no, that's why they always say they put it in movies and stuff
Exactly.
like that.
So
because
it's just a transfer of the depth. So there's also deptic karma, depth
Okay.
karma. So if I was able to clear myself of that karma at the time, it doesn't mean that debt is not there. It has to be paid back. So
Oh,
it can
okay.
it can go down to my children or my grandchildren. or the other generation to come?
Yeah, no, I think people need to start tapping into that one more and doing more research.
Yeah.
Because, like I said, there's spiritual karma,
The spiritual, physical,
generational,
and generational.
physical.
Yeah.
Nah. I mean, the more we live, we start realizing that some of these topics are actually real life. Like I said, what if the conspiracies that we're talking about are actually true?
True. Yeah.
What if it's not something that's just like, this thing of soul ties, this thing of karma, these things don't exist. It's just stuff that people talk about. But then if you like do some research, you actually start realizing, okay, now there's actually something here.
True.
And you start looking back in your own life and be like, okay, but if I did 1, 2, 3, for example, with me, there was a guy that I was in Joburg and so there was a guy that my agent at the time, like the guy who runs the place where I was staying, he allowed someone to stay in my apartment.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. He was like, this person is gonna stay for December only.
Yeah.
Okay, that person stayed for December. I got to meet that person. Alright, chill, bro. Okay, cool. At the end of December, that guy stole everything in that apartment, which included a TV, my speakers that I was using for music and all of that.
Yeah.
Now, I wanted to get revenge.
Okay.
Because, like, there was a time where I saw this guy. I wanted to get revenge.
Yeah.
Now, I was like, I hit up my rents. I'm like, hey, Pilla, I see this bro here.
Yeah. Yeah.
And me, I want to touch him.
Sure.
I want to touch this bro.
Yeah.
They were like, nah, don't do that. Let him go.
Sure.
He's gonna get his.
Yeah.
And it happened actually. The second time I saw that guy after that, this guy his leg was messed up. Like
Damn.
one of his arm was broken.
Yeah.
Apparently he tried stealing at this other place there, and the security caught him.
Okay.
And they moved him.
That's his karma.
They moved.
That's his karma.
Hey, they moved him, yo. Yeah, no, that's why I'm like, see, stuff like that made me realize, okay, now there's certain things in this life that you have to like let slide.
Sometimes it won't be the same way they did you. Could be worse. Because there's a guy who owed me money, and he was like dodging me around.
Sure.
Didn't want to pay me back, and I said, you know what? It's fine. I'm gonna let karma deal with it. And that guy, he lost his job. He got into an accident.
Damn, okay, he got in his.
And he was kicked out of his place where he was renting. So
yeah,
it sometimes karma is not, in a sense, it's not a physical thing that you do that's gonna be the karma. Sometimes words also can be a karma.
Now, speaking of words though, okay, but I wanted to say this as well before we move on to words. It's like, we understand there must be a balance within the person. You have a good side and a bad side, right?
Exactly.
But like we said, whenever you find yourself within the bad side, just like do things that are gonna ground you and find balance.
Yeah.
Not much just because you're having a bad day and now you wanna go kill someone. No, we're not. No, that's not. Like I said, to find balance, just do your grounding.
Yeah.
If you see people burn your stuff there, if you have to hug a tree, do that. Right.
And whatever state you're in at the time, if it's a bad state, and whatever you say to the other person, that in itself, it's also a soul tie. And that soul tie has karma within it.
But now let's go to words now, because we're using these words a lot. I don't think people realize words are also like something that creates
spells
the world that you live in. Like the way, and like for me, for example, there was a time where I started learning up on more English words.
Yeah.
Because they say that your reality is limited to how much words you know.
Okay.
Because you'd find, for example, there is an object, let's say in the room, right? Just because you don't know what that thing is called, you might not see it.
True.
Type of a thing.
Yeah.
To bring it on another level, if, for example, you are not aware of spiritual ties, right?
Yeah.
You'd find that, because like there was a time where I saw I was working at this other restaurant, right? And then this other guy he was getting out of the restaurant,
Yeah.
and then he saw this other girl next to his car.
Okay.
Bro, that girl was like, I'm leaving with you.
Oh wow.
This guy doesn't know this Han at all.
Yeah.
You know, and for someone who, for example, this is a light example, for someone who doesn't know things like the soul ties,
Yeah.
someone maybe who doesn't believe Uguti, we can actually be bewitched in a sense.
Exactly.
Like
Yeah.
there's that, yeah, we live in that world, you know.
Yeah.
That person might have, for example, taken that hand, go
Yeah.
home, smashed her
True.
without disregarding Uguti. Hey man, I don't know this person was just by my car, Utagahambi.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
But going back to the topic, it's like you need to realize that if you don't know words of certain things, you might not necessarily know that they exist.
Exactly.
You know. That's my brother. So yeah, we're talking about the words like you're selling Uguti.
Words are spells, yeah, basically. So what you say about yourself and another person is the spell that you projecting to that person's life or your own life. So if you're constantly saying those words like gospel songs, constantly singing a certain
I say
message.
gospel means message, you know.
Exactly. The word gospel in itself, it says message. So whatever meaning you're putting out there in your words, that's what's going to happen in your life or in a person's life. So it's gonna reflect whatever words you're putting out into the universe.
Okay, now guys, because of time and yeah.
A lot of factors.
Yeah.
We have to wrap this up.
We're gonna wrap this one up. But I mean, we've touched on a couple of things, you know, the God versus the devil, angels, the soul ties as well,
Yeah.
the karma as well. Karma was a very interesting
Karma
one,
was a
honestly,
deep one,
because
yeah.
I also you also taught me some stuff that
Yeah,
I didn't
karma
know
was
there was different levels to that.
There's different levels to different things. Yeah.
You know. But to wrap it up on my side, I'm like, just like know that we are God and God is within all of us.
Yeah.
You know, as much as you listen to this podcast, one thing I want you to take is that you create what you want to see. You know, you decide where you want to go.
Exactly.
It's not like you're forced. You know, you can decide to manifest lempido ifunayo. You can choose to meet certain people.
Yeah.
You know, all of these things are linked to Utu and Uzjelan as a person.
Exactly.
So tell yourself that, you know what, I am that millionaire, I am that billionaire, I have everything that I've ever wanted, I've ever needed. Yeah, just like
create the vision.
talk
Yeah.
to your own self, and like when emotionally is you want, just like tell yourself with, okay, everything that I want and need will happen.
You are the creator within yourself. So start creating the world that you wanted, the world that you want to perceive and live in.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
With that one on my side.
And yeah, we're signing out. Thank you guys for your time, and also don't forget to comment, like, share, and subscribe.
Yeah, if you want to find us, as
On
we always
socials.
say, well, before man, we out here, we're chilling at it.
Yeah.
So fagi what la.
Yeah, we'll
Nibone
see
guys.
more of us here.
Yeah.
This is our home.
Yeah, well, I'm a couch relaxing, we're relaxed. But yeah, please do stay blessed,
Stay humble.
stay dangerous. Yeah.
We out.